Some women don't chase. They don't explain. They don't raise their voice to be understood. And yet, they are never forgotten. There is a certain kind of woman who does not announce her power. She does not perform desire or negotiate her worth. She moves quietly, with an internal gravity that pulls without touching. When she enters a man's life, something ancient stirs inside him, not in his conscious mind, but deep in the unconscious, where instincts live without language. Carl Jung would say this is where the anima awakens, and when it does, the man does not fall in love. He becomes unsettled. This woman does not seduce through pursuit. She seduces through absence, through restraint, through an emotional economy that refuses to overspend. Her presence feels rare because it is not desperate to be felt. And because of that, the man begins to project onto her everything he has not yet faced within himself. His unclaimed longing, his unhealed wounds, his forgotten softness, his shadow. At first he believes he is in control. He believes he is choosing. But slowly, imperceptibly, the power shifts. Her emotional self-containment creates a mirror he cannot escape. In Jungian terms, she becomes a symbolic figure. Not just a woman, but a gateway to his inner world. And gateways are dangerous because once opened, they cannot be unseen. The first shift happens in silence. Not the silence of punishment, but the silence of self-possession. She does not rush to respond. She does not fill the gaps with reassurance. She allows space to exist between moments. And in that space, the man's ego begins to fracture. The ego craves certainty. It needs feedback to remain stable. When it does not receive it, it starts inventing stories. Doubt grows. Curiosity sharpens. Desire intensifies. He starts replaying conversations, searching for meaning that was never offered because it was never owed. Trauma psychology explains this as intermittent reinforcement. Stoicism would call it emotional sovereignty. Jung would see it as the ego's confrontation with the unknown. And the unknown is where obsession is born. The second turning point emerges when she refuses emotional bargaining. She does not trade affection for security. She does not overgive to be chosen. Her warmth is genuine, but it is not transactional. This creates a profound imbalance. For a man conditioned to equate love with effort and control, his nervous system senses something unfamiliar, a bond that cannot be earned through performance. And because it cannot be earned, it must be chased internally. He feels pulled, not because she demands, but because she doesn't. This absence of manipulation becomes the manipulation his unconscious cannot resolve. He begins to attach not to who she is, but to how she makes him feel about himself, incomplete yet awakened. Then comes the moment of detachment. She does not leave dramatically. She does not threaten departure. She simply stops leaning forward.